What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Hoop Group Drafts. This week, me and Austin are going to be picking from a pool of players from the PSA event this weekend.
Yeah, the PSA event, our boy Munch put on a great event at the Hill School, brought in 8 of the top prep schools in the area. Everywhere from future pros were at the event playing to your high-level Division III kids you want, everywhere in between. Great event.
Yeah, it was an awesome event. We're going to get going here. You know how this works. Austin got the first pick this week. Start us off. Let's do it.
Yeah, first pick, took the best player in the building, one of the best players in America right now, 2017, 6'11", West Town, Mo Bamba, number 4 in ESPN, unsigned still. Whatever college gets him is going to be an instant contender next year.
Yeah, everyone knows about him. We don't need to say too much, but we can't say enough how tremendous he was this week and how dominant he was at times.
Yep.
Off to me, I got 2 picks. Cam Reddish from West Town, 6'7", guard, handles the ball, shoots it. He's just unbelievable. And then Hamidou Diallo from Putnam Science. He is so athletic in transition. He is literally impossible to stop. So those 2 were kind of no-brainers for me.
He is possible to stop with Mo Bamba, but we'll get to that. My second pick, I took Brandon Randolph from West Town, 6'6" combo guard, signed at Arizona, 2017 graduate, high major, as good as anyone.
Yeah, he was awesome this weekend as well. I took Chase Audige from the Hill School. He's a 6'4" wing guard. He took over a game this weekend. Athletic, shots improving. He looked really good.
My next pick, I took Eric Ayala, plays along with Hamidou Diallo in the backcourt at Putnam Science. Played with We Are One, played along with Trayvon Duval when they won the Under Armour circuit this year. So Eric Ayala was my next pick.
Yeah, one of my favorites I got next was Jake Forrester from West Town. He's 6'8", plays with energy. No matter what game he is in, he plays with energy. He's played here at the Hoop Group a couple of times at camp. He runs the floor, he rebounds, he guards. I just love Jake Forrester.
Yep. My next pick was Isaiah Mucius. Isaiah Mucius, 6'8", long, athletic, 3-4 combo. He's only a junior right now. By the time he gets to his senior year, he's going to have pretty much every school in America all over him.
Yeah, next I went with a guy, little Maryland, D.C. guy, Bryce Golden, team takeover kid from St. James. He's 6'8", he is an ox, strong as all get out, can shoot the ball, can run the floor, really versatile, so I like him.
I took Walter White next from St. Luke's School. Walter White's actually signed at BU next year. I think they got an absolute steal there. Walter was great this weekend, active all over the board, scored at all 3 levels.
Yeah, he was tremendous this weekend. I think I got to steal the draft here with Darnell Brody. He is legitimately, let me check this on my notes here, 6'9", 260. He is physical. You're talking about Mo Bamba. I got a guy who can hang on him a little bit, shove him out of that post. Darnell Brody was awesome for putting him all weekend.
He was good. My next pick, I took kind of another bruiser in that same category Zach was just going with.
Tim Perry.
Tim Perry, sorry. Tim Perry Jr., big, strong ox. He'll be able to bump with your boy Brody a little bit.
All right, and my final pick, not a ton of people might know him, Noah Collier from West Town. He's a freshman. Played for team final. He is a Swiss Army knife. He literally can play 3, 4. He rebounds, he runs, he's athletic. If you get to watch him, you're going to see just how special of a prospect he is and how special of a player he's going to be.
Yep. My last pick, too, I went in the prospect thinking in that area. Xavier Mayo from the Hill School, 6'8", physical, big, strong body, shoulders, can barely walk through a door. He's ready to knock Zach's team on the ground this week.
Another, I think, no-brainer of a pick here, but we're going to grab our experts and let's see what they think. We got the owner of NJ Hoops, Jay Gomes, our first expert today. Jay, you know the drill. 3 questions. First one is, who is your favorite player on the board?
I got to go Cam Reddish. Unbelievable combination of athletic ability, skills, size, 6'7", 6'8", can play any position on the floor, handles the ball, does it all. Exciting to watch too. Many highlights from him. Just a great player.
Yeah, I love Cam Reddish. So second question now, who did we miss from the board? All right, this is where your expertise comes in.
I'm going to go with a much improved big man, Solomon Rudell from the Hill School, going to UC Irvine, 7'1". I saw him last year at this time. He was still a bit of a project. He's got a lot better, rebounded the ball very well, showed a little bit of ability to score. He's my guy that I think you guys missed.
Yeah, he played really well this weekend. Now the big question, Jay, I'm not even going to set it up. I feel really confident this week. Which team is better?
As much as I just spoke about Cam Reddish and love Cam Reddish, I got to go Team 2. Mohamed Bamba is just a dominant force in there. 7 foot, unbelievable length, unbelievable shot blocker, rim protector, intimidator. I got to go Team 2.
Hope you guys don't enjoy Jay too much because he might not be back next week. But thanks a bunch, Jay. I appreciate it, man.
My pleasure.
All right, we got expert number 2 in the building, Cooper Handelsman. Cooper, you were at the event this weekend. 3 questions for you. The first one, who was your favorite player on the board?
Favorite player there was Mo Bamba. First time I got to see him in person. Unbelievable. Block shots, dunking on kids. He really did it all for him.
Have you honestly ever seen a big man as dominant as Bamba in a high school game?
No, way he ran, dunked on multiple guys, 2-3 blocks in one possession. It was unbelievable.
He was unbelievable. He really was. And second question now, who did we miss from the board? I know you're going to have a few comments on this one.
I would go with Jonas Harper. He's a 2019 point guard. You have some good guys out here, but he was a real old school distributor of the ball, got into the paint. He could really help both these teams just, make everyone around him better.
Yeah, the one thing we probably left off here was a true point guard. Now the final question, most important question, Jay Gomes already got it wrong, but let's see what you got here. Which team is better?
I would have to go with Team 2. I started with Mo. He controls everything. Brandon making shots. Walter White, Isaiah Mucius on the wings. They do it all for you. That team's just a complete team that could hit you a lot of different ways.
I'm starting to question everything, but I appreciate you coming, Cooper. Really helped.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we are back with our third expert of the day, fan favorite, Steve Keller. Steve, you've been on before. You know the drill. First question, who is your favorite player on the board?
Well, I think my favorite player, and there's a few outstanding players on this board, but my favorite, maybe not necessarily the best prospect, but one of the best prospects, but Hamidou Diallo is my favorite. I just like his game. I like his versatility.
Yep.
I like how he impacts the game and at both ends of the court, and he's consistent with that. So I think he's my favorite.
Yeah, played with a ton of energy this weekend. Finished everything in transition. He was awesome. Second question, your favorite, and everyone tunes in to hear you say it. Who did we miss from the event this weekend?
All right, and it's not necessarily a player that you missed.
Okay.
It was the position.
What
and
position's
that's
that?
The point guard position.
Oh.
So what I'm saying is, when I look at, this is your team, right?
Yep.
Right. This is Austin's.
Yep.
This is yours. When I look at these two teams, what I see is Austin and Zack. They ran to somebody's top 100 in the country and picked all the top guys, regardless of position. I'm not taking anything away from these two players, but Collier, that's at Westtown.
Yep.
And Mayo,
from the Hill School.
That's at the Hill School.
Yep.
Collier is a freshman wing or a combo forward who's going to be a high major player. Mayo, who's a sophomore post, is going to be very close to a high major player or a high major player.
Yep.
But this is not their day.
Yep.
They're down the road. If I take somebody like Jaheen Cornwell,
yep,
and put him on here,
yep,
and I take somebody like Jonas Harper,
yeah,
who's at the St. Louis School, who is a sophomore point guard, who's going to be possibly high major, and put him here, then both of these teams are significant.
All right, now hold on. Now,
you guys, both of these teams are better if I make those changes.
Fine, but let me ask you one thing. We usually don't go off script here, but I want to ask you this question. I have Cam Reddish, and I'm imagining Austin would pick Eric Ayala or maybe even Brandon Randolph at times at the point guard. You feel like the guys you just named would probably do a better job as a high school point guard than those guys?
Cam Reddish?
I think if you ask Coach Berger, Coach Berger,
I love Coach Berger, but no. Are you telling me that I wouldn't put Cam Reddish off the ball to have all his pieces of the game? I'm going to have him playing the point guards. Give the ball to the other players.
Yeah.
Cam Reddish should be getting the ball to shoot it, dunk it, finish it, crush it.
Wow.
Not making drop passes. It's the same with Ayala or Randolph.
Yep.
They're much better on the wing. I put Jonas Harper here. This team scores 9 more points.
You know what?
I
can agree with you.
Scores 15 more points. Both teams, my teams, beat your teams. They just do.
Wow.
With me putting a 2 point.
And I value the point guard position, and we might have loaded up just with talent, but I don't know if
it was
completely agree with you on that one, but we can move past it, me and you. All right. Final question, hardest question. Which team is better?
Well, because of the fact that I think we have a little more, maybe mobility, I think I'll go with Team 1.
There we go. That's a great answer. That's my team finally, so that's a good win for me. Now listen, we appreciate you coming here. We love the strong takes as always.
Do a better job next time, guys, of getting a complete team on the board.
You got it. We appreciate it, Steve, all right?
It's my pleasure.